Welcome back. This is the MJ Show. I'm your host Mihir Joshi, and today I have someone very special with me. He's a very young singer. He's 19 years old. He's recorded a whole bunch of songs for Bollywood. In fact, one of his latest songs is out right now. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about his entire journey from the time he just started off singing to where he's at right now. He's also got an album out, and when I show you the cover of the album, you're going to figure out who my guest for today is. This is what it's called. The album's called Armaan, and my guest for today is the absolutely awesome Armaan Malik. So let's say hi to him right now. Hi Armaan, good to have you on the show.
I'm good.
So there's so much to talk about. Let's jump straight into it. And sure. As I always do when we have a new artist who's come on the show, let's talk about where your journey began. How did you get into music? How did the whole thing start?
So basically, I was 5 years old when I started singing, and
Okay.
my parents could see that there's a flair of singing in Armaan,
Right.
and we should put him for classes and stuff.
Correct.
So I think that's the age I started learning Hindustani classical music.
Okay.
So my formal training is in Hindustani classical
Oh
music.
wow. Okay.
And I was
And
6.
how long did you train? I mean, how many years did you train? in classical?
I'm still training.
You're still training,
I'm still
of
training. I
course.
think music is
You can never stop
it
learning.
just doesn't stop.
Correct.
But as far as I recall, I had my first stage performance at the age of 6.
Oh wow. Okay.
And the first song was Nanna Munna Rahi Hu.
Arre, of
So
course.
that's a very memorable performance because I had just learned the song from my guru,
Okay.
and I was just performing my annual day. So I think those were the early days of my singing. I started singing, and the whole musical career just began
I
from
think
there.
music is in the family, right?
Yeah, it is in my blood, and it was all around me during my whole childhood. I used to just listen to music, breathe music. And I used to get up, and my dad used to listen. Armaan, I made this song. Let's just jam on it. So that kind of
For the 5
atmosphere.
people who don't know, please introduce your dad to everybody.
Okay, sure. So I'm Armaan Malik, and I come from the musical family of the Maliks. So beginning from the very beginning, my grandfather Shri Sardar Malik was one of the legendary composers Bollywood has seen. And he's given us all that I know and my brother know about music.
Okay.
So it began from him. Then
your dad.
then my dad Dabu Malik, who's a music composer again. My uncle Anu Malik, who's again a music composer and a singer. And
Now your
finally, it's me and my brother
Yeah.
in the family who are into music.
So your brother's composing now for films as well?
Yes, my brother's a music composer, and he composed the latest song Naina from Khoobsurat.
So there are so many songs that Armaan has already sung for Bollywood. So let's look at the Bollywood journey in like a small sort of capsule, and let's start. Where did it begin? Where did the journey in professionally singing for Bollywood begin?
So I was 10 years old when I just participated in Saregama Little Champs.
Little Champs,
And I had gotten out of it. I was like in the top 7, and that's when I was out of the show.
Yeah.
Just immediately after that, in a month's time or 2 months' time, the show had ended. But Shan, who was the host at that point in time, he remembered, I had this tonality which could sing Western and Indian and could cover both.
Correct.
So Vishal-Shekhar had actually approached Shan. We want a child singer who sings Western as well as Hindi, Indian music really well.
Okay.
So he told, I know this guy, I know Armaan, he's really good at it. And so Vishal-Shekhar called my mom up, and I was in school at that time.
Okay.
So immediately my mom called up my teachers and said, can you please let Armaan come out of his classes? He's got a very important recording to go.
Wow.
So that was the day when I went to Vishal-Shekhar's studio, and I sang my very first big Bollywood song, which was Mere Buddy.
Lovely.
And that was a duet with none other than Amitabh Bachchan.
Yes, of course.
And it was his birthday.
What a way to start things off, huh?
And it was birthday on that day. Can you
Vishal-Shekhar,
imagine?
Amitabh Bachchan on his birthday, and you get to sing your first song when you were all of what? 10?
I was
11 years old.
I was around 11 or 12,
11 or 12 years
yeah,
old.
yeah.
Incredible. So that's where it began. And actually, you know what? Since it was your first song, even if you could maybe hum a line or two of that, that'd be really nice for all of our viewers right now.
मेरे बड़ी सुनो जरा चलो करे कुछ मजा थोड़ी शरारत कुछ शैतानी काम कोई गड़बड़ का मेरे बड़ी सुनो जरा चलो करे कुछ मजा थोड़ी शरारत कुछ शैतानी काम कोई गड़बड़ का Ain't nobody does it better. No, 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 no. Ain't nobody does it better. Ain't nobody does it better. No, 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 no. Ain't nobody does it better.
Ooh, brilliant. So this is what you sang as your first song.
Yes.
All of 7 years ago, because he's 19 now. He sang it when he was 12. And उसके बाद काफी सारे गाने हो चुके हैं. I mean, you've sung quite a few songs. Let's talk about your maybe 2 or 3 favorite songs that you've done in these last 7 years. Let's talk about one first, and then we'll take a short break. And in the second part, we'll talk about the other songs.
I think the most interesting song was Tumko To Aana Hi Tha.
From Jai Ho.
From Jai Ho.
Right.
Because that was that one song which actually gave me my whole identity.
Correct.
And you know, it kind of threw me out into the whole industry as Armaan Malik, the singer.
Yeah, brilliant, man.
And it gave me the recognition I needed, and plus it was a beautiful song for the most beautiful person, for the most kind-hearted person, that is Salman Khan. And I think he's just an amazing guy, and he just has this belief in talent that no one else has. And he's amazingly gifted in musicality because he knows exactly what he wants for himself. And I think it was a great thing working for Salman Khan for my first big adult playback singing song.
Thing, yeah.
So that was my first big break.
Yeah. So yeah, the earlier songs were as a child artist,
yeah.
And now, so the first break, so first song that he sings as a child was with Amitabh Bachchan, and then the first song that he gets to sing as an adult is for Salman Khan. Incredible, man. So how about we have a little bit of that before we take a short break?
Sure. Let me just grab my guitar.
Grab your guitar.
And let's give it a roll. तुमको तो आना ही था जिंदगी में, देर हुई आने में क्यों? जीना मुझे है बस तेरे लिए, जो भी करूं it's only for you, because I love you, I love you, because I love you, I love you till the end. मेरी तो हर एक सुबह होती तेरे साथ ही, तेरी बातों में बीते दिन मेरा, because I love you, I love you, because I love you, I love you till the end.
Absolutely brilliant. We're going to talk about a lot more things. Actually, we're going to talk a little bit more about his Bollywood work because he's got a new song out. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about another song that I'm very fond of that he's sung. And we're going to talk about his debut album, which was a Valentine's Day release by Universal Music. So we're going to talk about Armaan, the album as well. That's going to happen in part 2 of the MJ show. So don't go anywhere.